Hey guys, it's Coffee and Books with Melli. Give me one second. It kind of looks like I'm not wearing any clothes, but it's a tank top. Anyway. Oh, the lighting in here is a little bit horrible, but that's okay. I'm in the kitchen. My son is upstairs sleeping. Okay, so I have my coffee. It's actually Archer Farms mint flavored coffee. So I guess I saw it when I was in Target, and I guess they're, holiday themed coffees are coming out. I saw like Starbucks winter blend and Starbucks Christmas something. I don't remember what it was, but anyway, so it's the specialty coffees of the season coming out. Anyway, purpose for the blog. Two reasons. Well, yeah, two reasons. One, book mail. I finally got my 2 books I was waiting for, and also an update on one of the books I'm reading. Yeah, so that's that. So let's get started. First thing I want to talk about is the Canary Room. I did a book haul or a book mail on this, and I read, like, you guys have heard me say before, I've read, like, whenever I'm going to read a book, I go on Goodreads and I check out the reviews. And I try to form my own opinion by reading the book. I don't go by, like, if there's a lot of negativity surrounding the book in reviews. I kind of go off of that, and then I read the book, and, I take into consideration the things that people have said. Like, if it's like, for example, with what Jennifer saw, a lot of people said that there were parts of the book that just didn't make sense. And I saw that, not because I was looking for it, but because it did jump out at you. Anyway, so the Canary Room I got in exchange for a honest review. I'm not doing a review today because I have not finished the book. I've gotten to page 118. I read a few reviews. People have only gotten to page 50 or so. Now, see, the issue I have with this book is the way it's written, not so much the story itself. It's written in a few types of, I guess, font. You have your regular font, then you have some italic and some bold. When I started reading the book, I was a little confused, and then I realized that the italic font is him remembering things from the past, things that have happened, and the bold font is kind of like just a sudden thought he had, or so forth. And then the regular font is what's happening now. And I've noticed that it goes, the way the story is told, it's going past, like, every time he's in a situation or a moment, it makes him think of something that's happened to him in the past. Now, the story is that his father had left him with, this family that he knows that's like a distant cousin of his mother or something like that. And they have kids also. So it's things that's going on now. Like, for example, it's a thunderstorm about to come, and he goes out to the tree in the yard, and he remembers something that happened that sparked a memory, something to do with the tree. And, how it affected him. Now, see, I don't mind that so much. It just gets confusing because it's not like this is what's going on now, this is what the story is now, and then he has a memory. It's like every other section is a memory, and it gets confusing. I guess you could say I'm halfway through the book. I'm actually going to put this to the side right now, only because, not that it's not a great book or a good book, I like it. It's just that to be able to really understand it and focus on it, I need to, like, focus. I don't know how else to say it. I've seen a lot of reviews where people just didn't like it, not because of the way it was written, and I'm trying not to let that affect me the way it's written. It's just that I have to, like, when I'm reading something, he's in the Canary Room, and he's talking with the other boys that live in the house, and they say something, and then all of a sudden, it's a flashback. But it doesn't set you up for that flashback. It just happens, and you're like, okay, what just happened? So that's a book I need to just kind of not have anything else going on reading wise to be able to focus on just that book. So I'm gonna put that one to the side for now, and finish it at a later date. So I will finish it, but just not now. Anyway, next thing, book mail. A while ago I ordered, well, okay, let me set up the scene. I have read, I'm a fan, not a fan, not like a fangirl or anything, or, you know, a diehard fan of Haruki Murakami. I actually saw, I guess when 1QA4 came out, I saw it, and I was like, that seems interesting, maybe I should read it, but I never got around to it. And then a lot of people said, you know, that's not a good book to start with because it's 1,000+ pages, so on and so forth. So at my library, what is it? Overdrive. Sorry, my mind is I'm a little fuzzy today. I'm not feeling very well. Overdrive.com. I actually did try to read, what is it? Blind Woman Sleeping Willow, which is a series of short stories, and I tried to read that a while ago, and I couldn't get into it. Not because, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it, but I don't think that was a good book to start out with either. And then I got Norwegian Wood, and I started reading it, and I got like maybe 10 pages in, and I stopped reading it, not because I didn't like it, but I sometimes have issues with ebooks where I just can't get into it because it's not the physical copy of the book. I'm trying to get over that, because I have a Kindle, and I have my iPad, and I'm trying to just really, like, you know, kind of get over that hurdle of not liking ebooks, but to be able to read them. So what I did was I started from Overdrive. I think I've said it before. I got 1Q84. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. From Overdrive I got After Dark, and this was about maybe 2 months ago. And it's a short story, if you're familiar. So I read it, and I finished it in one night. No, it was because I stayed up till like 2 o'clock in the morning. It was like a weekend. Anyway, so I did that, and I enjoyed the book. It was a little confusing at first, but I enjoyed it. And it kind of helped me with the whole ebook with Haruki Murakami. It wasn't the issue of his books, it was the issue of reading them on an ebook when I felt like I really needed that physical copy of the book. So now I'm reading 1Q84, and I actually had to borrow it because it's that long, and every night I'm reading on my Kindle a couple chapters of it. I'm actually on the third book of the book, the third book within the book, because it's comprised of 3 books. So I'm on like chapter 12 of the third book. Each book is, I think, like 25, 20, close to 30 chapters. I'm not sure exactly what. But I really like the book. So I was like, okay, I'm really liking this book. Overdrive, my library, you know, the Philadelphia, Library of Philadelphia, or the Philadelphia, Free Library of Philadelphia, does not have many Haruki Murakami, like, not his whole, I guess, catalog. And most of the time they are not available because they've been, you know, borrowed out. Which I don't get because it's an ebook. So, but anyway. So it's one of those, you're lucky if you can borrow it, and usually, you know, the waiting lists are long. I just got lucky with 1Q84. Anyway, so back to my thing. So I was like, okay, maybe I need to buy 2 books. You know, maybe I need to buy some of his books and actually try reading them in a physical form. So, being that I know I did start reading Norwegian Wood, and I know there's the movie for it, but I can't find it nowhere. I mean, I'm sure I can find it on, like, Amazon Prime or, you know, Apple Cheap, whatever, and rent it. It's really not that big of a deal for me. Anyway, so I went to Amazon, and I went to the marketplace, and I found I can't speak. Norwegian Wood. In good condition, as you can see. So it's used from Seattle's Goodwill. And it's actually, it came the other day, but it's actually in good condition. And it's the 2000 copy. This was printed in 2000. And it actually was written in 87, and it was printed in 2000. So this is like the, I guess the English version, one of the, I guess, first versions of it. And before I actually went and bought the books, besides, I already knew about Norwegian Wood. So I said, okay, I don't need to know about that one. But I was like, I want to get one more. So I went on Goodreads, and I looked, you know, him up, and I read some reviews on his books. And I figured I would get Dance, Dance, Dance. Now, from my understanding, this is part of the Rat series, but it's a standalone book. At least that's how I understood it. And it's part, I think, I'm not even sure. Let me look. It doesn't tell me. Anyway. And this was, this is the 1994 edition. Okay. So, this one got good reviews because it's a standalone book, even though it's part of, I guess it's I think it's Wild Sheep Chase. I don't remember which one it was, but I know it's part of the Rat series. I think I'm saying that right. Anyway, so I'm going to finish 1Q84, putting Canary Room to the side. I know I have another TBR I have to read, but I actually am going to jump into Norwegian Wood, just because I want to see how that is. I started reading it yesterday while I was at the doctor's because I'm sick, and I actually liked it better as a physical copy. Isn't that funny? And last night while I was reading 1Q84, I was like, oh, you know what? I think I want to get a hard copy of this book too, because I really like the story, and I actually would want to own a hard copy of it. Why, I don't know, but maybe to reread it a second time to see if there's anything I missed. You know, because with an ebook loaned from the library, you only have a certain amount of time, and to keep re-borrowing it, it gets kind of frustrating. So, my book mail, what I was reading, then I'm putting to the side, and I guess that's it for today. I'm sorry, guys, that I look a hot mess, but I'm sick. So, yeah, I guess that's it for now. Have a good Tuesday. And if you like the video, comment below, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down, it's okay. Like I always say, I do not judge. You're entitled to your opinion. Please check out my blog. I've put some new content up. I will leave a link below. I will also leave a link below for my Tumblr. I don't post very much, but when I do, well, you know, stalk me. And I will also leave a post for my Instagram. And if you have any questions or comments, also leave a comment below and let me know what you think, what you want to see, if there's anything, you think I should, make a video about, just let me know, okay? I'm open for suggestions. Have a good Tuesday, guys. Bye.